first canals in Phoenix were dug hundreds of years ago by the Hohokam people. They were an indigenous group that settled present-day Phoenix. They dug hundreds of miles of shallow canals with sticks and stone tools. They diverted water from the Salt River to irrigate their crops of corns, beans, and squash. Around 1200 to 1400, the Hohokam people seemed to abandon their agricultural land and the canals were left behind due to severe drought. This is where the term Hohokam originates, translating to all used up or exhausted. Starting in the 1860s, these canals would be cleared and reused to irrigate land in and around the city of Phoenix. This irrigation from these canals was used to sustain large citrus orchards, as well as other crops such as squash, melons, and cotton. Much of these canals, up until recently, were unpaved dirt canals surrounded by local vegetation, such as cottonwoods and sycamores on the banks of the canal, that offered shade and habitat for wildlife. This balance was changed in the 1950s as the canals were paved and the trees were cut down to increase the productivity of the canals. There's a small portion of the canal around 7th Street and Northern where the canal remains unpaved, with large hardwood eucalyptus providing shade and a nice place for the ducks to relax. If the current drought worsens in the west, we could experience a similar fate as the Hohokam did hundreds of years ago.